Lenovo Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 Review. Many consider Apple's iPad the ideal tablet. But Lenovo does not want to grant that position to Apple, which is why it has made the Tab P11 Pro Gen 2. It gives impressive operation, comes with an exquisite build, and supplies a big, vibrant display for $50 less than Apple's base model. Though Lenovo's fresh device is not as powerful as the iPad, it is indeed in competition. Therefore, while the iPad carries on being our editor's choice winner overall, the P11 Pro Gen 2 is a deserving alternative if you're in search of an Android tab. Once I took a look at the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro Gen 2, I was blown away by its beautiful aluminum design, which stands out instantly. The centerpiece of the front is an 11.2-inch OLED display with a resolution of 2560 by 1536 and a contrast ratio of 1,000,000:1. Even though it's 0.3 inches smaller than last year's model, the improved 120Hz refresh rate relates to buttery smooth app usage and gaming. The slim bezels produce an 85% screen-to-body proportion that is extraordinary for this cost range. Plus, there is a tiny selfie camera installed along the longer side of the device that makes it great for video conferencing with the device supported uprightly. Although the screen on this tablet is fairly big, it doesn't feel overly large. Measuring 10.38 by 6.56 by 0.26 inches and weighing 1.05 pounds, this tablet is about as heavy as the iPad's weight, but I wouldn't mind if it weighed a bit less. The back of the device is designed with a storm gray two-tone shade and a glossy Lenovo logo. The camera lens sits in the top corner and the top edge houses the volume buttons, while the right side has the power button plus 2 speakers and a microSD card tray. In comparison to last year's model. Regarding the audio system, the quad array was adjusted by JBL with help from Dolby Atmos. The sound quality of this tablet is among the highest I've heard, displaying lovely highs and powerful lows while watching videos or listening to songs. We tested the bass response with the Knife's Silent Shout and noticed that it sounded neater and fuller than predicted. The same was valid for high notes on tunes like Gojira's Stranded. Unsurprisingly, the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 is not IP rated, so be cautious when handling dust, dirt, and liquids. The Lenovo Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 offers impressive features for a great value. You can buy the tablet with either 4GB or 6GB RAM. Plus, both models come with 128GB of UFS 3.1 internal storage and a MediaTek Companion 1300D octa-core processor consisting of 4 2.6 GHz Cortex-A78 cores and 4 2.0 GHz Cortex-A55 cores. The Companion is further combined with an ARM Mali G77 GPU for superior gaming performance and other graphically demanding processes. Taking a look at the performance scores, the tablet under review did quite well. Based on Geekbench 5 assessment, the Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 obtained 773 points in the single-core evaluation and 2,672 in multi-core testing. These results are significantly lower when compared to those from the 2022 iPad, a device that recorded 1,573 and 4,097 in single-core and multi-core evaluations respectively. That is not quite unexpected because typically Apple products come out ahead of their Android rivals when putting through rating tests. To make a better comparison, it might be more helpful to compare the results of the Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 to that of last year's Tab P11 Pro, which scored 565 and 1,779 respectively on its Geekbench 5 tests. That said, it becomes evident that there is an impressive upgrade this year over its predecessor. The Lenovo tablet had good performance in the GeFX Bench Aztec 1440p off-screen test, averaging 20 FPS. When played, Genshin Impact ran smoothly on medium settings and a frame rate of 60 FPS. With only a few frame rate drops due to it being one of the most graphically intense mobile games available. In general, the Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 has an excellent performance in reality. It is capable of running videos and games, managing spreadsheets, and surfing the internet smoothly. As well, we checked the functionality of Wi-Fi 6. We put a tablet and an iPhone 14 Pro Max in close proximity to our router and put them through a speed assessment to decide if there were variances between the two gadgets. In this experiment, the iPhone averaged 326 megabits per second for download, while the Tab P11 Pro Gen 2 averaged 354 megabits per second for download, indicating no distinguishable speed variations between them. Then we relocated to the extremity of the network sphere and repeated the same trial. Here, the iPhone registered 36 megabits per second and the P11 Pro clocked 32 megabits per second. Yet again, there was little divergence, which isn't unexpected since both gadgets have Wi-Fi 6 features with advanced modems.